And 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. This is Aluminum Tarot. Thanks so much for joining, as always. We're going to finally wrap things up for this week's readings with the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we've already gone through all the animals of the zodiac, all the different figures. That includes Aquarius and Libra, which are air signs which do not have an actual animal equivalent, and Libra being the inanimate one. So, anyways, we're gonna just go ahead straight into Aries's reading for this period of July 2024. We're going to read for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Start off with an oracle card. We're going to read some from the tarot, and then we're going to go back into one more oracle card drawn for the kind of conclusion and verification of the entire reading. So, if you like what you see here, please be sure to give it a like, share, subscribe, ding that notification bell so that you don't miss any updates from future postings. Additionally, if you would like a personal reading with me, one that is in tune with your specific energies, feel free to reach out to me at the information provided in the description box below, which will soon translate into an actual website or okay, let me get my words together. Or it should transform into a new website very soon, because I'm getting that kind of constructed, getting it ready to go for hopefully the following week. So that said, mind the mess. There are some Ritz crackers and a nice, lovely glass of coffee that are attending this reading with you. So that said, and further ado, let's go ahead and get an oracle card reading here for now. What's the oracle message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Stop here. What's the oracle card message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Okay, so I read these in the upright. So it's card number 16. This is, not mistaken, these are the stars. So that should be a positive message there. And I'll go ahead and have a quick look to see what it means. So it's all about positive. Yeah, it's recognition, success, guidance, peace, serenity, hope, light in the darkness, something you can trust. So it's very similar to the star card from the tarot, which also has those same meanings. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, this might be your reading as well. We're going to go ahead and now pull some of the cards from the tarot. So try to give it a few shuffles. What's coming up for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of July 2024? Coming up for Aquarius. No, what did I say? Aquarius. Sorry, Aries. I just did Aquarius. Coming up for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, let's get that started. Got the deck. This is a bit of a frantic reading here. I'm getting, I don't know, a lot of kind of like disheveled energies and all of this. So we're going to find out exactly what that translates to. Aries current energy. Okay, 3 of Wands in the reverse. That's your card. The challenge. Two major arcana cards are the challenge right here. So that's pretty significant. I'm going to go ahead and look into that a bit further, see what that's all about. So what's in the recent past? Near future, near future. So ratings all over the place. Okay. Is that the core? Is that the core? All right. Heartache. Good old fashioned Three of Swords. Clarify that Three of Swords. Why the Three of Swords? Unhappiness. Jesus. Okay. Let's well. What's up, Crown? This King of Pentacles comes out for nearly everyone I've shuffled the absolute piss out of these decks. And then we get two major arcana cards. So what's up the penultimate ending for the month of July 2024? All right, so Time Machine reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Aviatrix, which is the High Priestess. So we're going to go ahead and start off. You're hoping that things are going to align for you for the month of July. I think a lot of this is due to the fact that you have been hoping and wishing for some kind of breakthrough with the incidents and the situation that you currently find yourself enmeshed with. You have the Three of Wands in the reverse, which means that you are no longer waiting, or you feel hopeless because your ships do not seem to be coming in. The challenge for all of this is the Engineer, which is Strength, and the Horologer, which is the Hierophant. So the challenge I see in all of this, it could have to do with the marriage. But I think you have been resisting a lesson that you need to learn throughout all of the events that have taken place within the recent, past few years, if I'm not mistaken. Because when you have the Hierophant and Strength, that usually takes over a long period of time. Um, maybe, okay, tell me a little bit more about this challenge. I think you found a lot of peace and stability in something that you engaged in the recent past, but now you realize that keeping on with that specific thing actually led to a period of self-deception. Because we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Seven of Swords. So something that you nurture, I think. What was it that you were trying to nurture? It almost feels like you were cut off from someone that you cared deeply about, that you wanted to kind of bring things back together, but what you were doing is actually using a strategy or underhand, even potentially underhanded tactics to get this person back. And what's happening right now is that you're feeling the resistance of this coming back together. And now it could either be that you could have been in a marriage recently and that marriage dissolved. Now you are kind of, it's almost like you're trying to hold on to the bond that the two of you shared. And now you're realizing that that is becoming nearly impossible to hold on to. In the recent past, the Page of Wands and the Two of Cups. So you recently came back with someone that you cared a bit about. And who is this person? This person was the Queen of Cups in the reverse, so they're not really that emotionally mature. They could be a bit manipulative. They could also be a bit emotionally closed off. And so for you, that's quite a bit of a difficult thing for you to deal with, considering that Aries are normally expressive. Good grief. If you're an Aries and you're dealing with an Aquarius, it keeps popping in my mind. That would explain the reason why I keep saying Aquarius. Also, go back and look at the Aquarius chart. I kept getting Aries in that reading all the time. So we're definitely dealing with an Aquarius and an Aries with this reading. Um, you being the Aries, you're probably the male figure, the husband that was in this reading. And then the Aquarius is probably the masculine female or another male counterpart. So looking at that, we're moving to the future, which was, you have the lovers, which came out for the Aquarius as well. So there's that strong bond that, continues to provide this reading. You have the Five of Wands, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Swords, both in the reverse. So it's almost like you're looking at this, you're making a solid choice to cut off and block any communication with this person and getting the expression dead in the water. And the reason for all of this is because in at the core of this reading, at the core of this relationship, even, you have the Three of Swords and you have the Sun reverse. So this relationship made you deeply unhappy. And I don't know why I keep getting this expression, but my guides always tell me this. I'm getting 3-6 Mafia's Don't Save Her. The one that goes like, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. So I don't know why I'm getting that. But if you were playing Captain Save-A-Ho with someone that was pretty much a detriment, a net loss in your life, then you realize that that was precisely what made you unhappy with this particular reading. And for you, it began to affect everything about your life. It began to actually permeate the core of your being. It could have even set you back quite a bit, because what's known is that you go from the King of Pentacles to the Comet to death, or Comet, sorry, the Star. So it's almost like, because we have so much major arcana energy right here, you knew you were unhappy for a long period of time with this relationship. I think that you have this strong sense of duty when it comes to preserving the things that you invest your energy and time in. And you do this out of hope. And that is a hope strategy. I'm not going to go into manosphere type stuff, but when you implement a hope strategy in something, it's not necessarily manifesting that thing. It's basically saying, okay, I'm putting the energy towards this. Please let's let it work. And then when it doesn't, you feel disappointed. So you put in a lot of energy and effort into this to try to make it solid and stable, with the hopes that it will work out. And then apparently the relationship came to a full stop end. And in that happening, I think that this generated a significant amount of heartbreak for you. However, you are moving on. You're making that solid choice to actually say, okay, enough is enough. I don't really want to deal with this, because what I see is the penultimate kind of ending for this reading is you have the time machine, the reverse. Um, this is, what is this again? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's the Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's also, you have 10 of Swords in the reverse, and then you have the High Priestess. So deep down the worst is over, especially if you can get out of this stuck and stagnant energy. So for you, I think you won't be giving this relationship a second chance. And I think that once you make that final decision to do that, to release this, then things will work out in your favor. I think personally that you feel that you've wasted your time with this. You felt that the relationship was going nowhere, it was stuck. You put in a lot of energy and it was basically pissed out. Um, and I think the one thing that you hate is giving your all and then being a failure. I don't take you as the type of person that feels like a failure normally in life. I think you are actually quite successful with most of the stuff that you engage in, but you haven't learned the lesson, which is sometimes when you hold on too tightly to something, strength, you haven't really learned the lesson to let go of that thing that you're holding on to. Sometimes it's important for you to release it, and then this will come into play. So we have the horologer, which means it's only a matter of time. That's the expression I'm getting. It's only a matter of time before this comes to an abrupt end, and that you will be forced to move on. The star. This just popped into my head. I don't know where I was getting this, but it was coming to me. Card number 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 normally deals with confusion and chaos. I feel like you may think that the relationship that you shared with this person led you to become star-crossed lovers. And I think that in becoming that, it was extremely painful and difficult. You felt like the universe was against you. You feel deceived and betrayed. And when I say deceived, you have card number 14 as your second oracle card message. That's the fox. The fox can be about being clever and learning how to circumnavigate things, but that's that Seven of Swords energy that we had in the initial part of this reading. And card number 14 actually kind of is confirming that. Let me go ahead and look at this. So fox is normally a negative card. So it's someone or something crafty or clever. The trap, manipulation, false flattery, verify, look behind the image, unethical business practices. So let's take it for example, you're an Aries and you were dealing with a company that was doing some underhanded BS, and you did your best to hold on and preserve the company's good standing. But now you realize that that's not going to fly anymore. It's not going to happen. It's not going to proceed. And now you're making a conscious choice to leave and to go somewhere else where you feel that not only your talents are going to be applied a lot better, but you're going to be in a more morally virtuous type of place. If you are dealing with a relationship and you realize that you've invested a lot of time, energy, and effort into this relationship, and then you realize that now you have been deceived, you have sabotaged, and in order for you to rectify or to, correct and readjust this whole situation, it's time for you to step out and to withdraw your energy from that. That's going to be the key. This is over. I don't know why I'm getting that expression. This is over. Dead, done, and over with. So Aries, whatever this is, whether this is work or love work or love related, time for you to take a step back from this. Your ships are not going to be coming in for this, but you can set sail for something better and something new. I did get this for Gemini as well. So, if you've got Gemini in your chart, this might be partly your reading as well. But we're going to leave it at that. So, thanks so much. This has been a very interesting reading, but it does seem like it stacks up. If you enjoyed this, hopefully you enjoyed this. Not all the messages going to be like happy-go-lucky and stuff. I know Virgo finally got a happy message. But if you like this reading, please be sure to give a like, share, subscribe, ding that notification bell so that you don't miss any updates from future postings. And additionally, if you would like a personal reading with me, one that is in tune with your energies, feel free to reach out to me in the information provided in the description box below. That will translate, or that will change into a full-out website, something very simple but functional. I'm going to go ahead and get that sorted out, hopefully sometime at the end of the week. That's pretty much it. That's all I can get for you for now. The only thing I can say to you, Aries, is that take the high road. Do not sabotage yourself, and do not let people sabotage your good nature. I don't know why I'm getting that expression. I think you've got some people in the midst of your life, whether that's career or romance, that are taking away from your true nature. And I think that it's time that you realize that holding on to this is only going to make things worse. That's all I'm going to leave at that. This Three of Swords and this Sun reversed at the core of this reading tells me that this has been a bit of a slog and a struggle, and that you're not really happy with what's been going on, and that you know that your time is coming. Getting that expression, it came out again. Your time is coming. This is over. Let it go. All right, I'm done. Take care. Enjoy the weekend. And until then, love and light.